Have you ever let someone back into your life, even though you knew it would hurt again? You told yourself you were done. You even started to heal. And then suddenly, one message, one memory, one look, and the same person is back, standing right at the edge of your heart. You know the story. You know how it ends. But somehow, you open the door anyway. This is part 2 of our series on why exes come back and how to finally break free. In this video, you'll understand the deeper reasons why you keep letting them in and how to start healing faster. Watch until the end because the last reason is the hardest one to face and the one that holds you the longest. Reason number 1, hope. Hope is beautiful, but it can also be deceptive. You remember the moments when they held you, the laughter, the plans, the warmth that once felt real. So when they come back saying, "I've changed," your heart wants to believe it. Why? Because the idea of change gives meaning to pain. If they truly changed, then everything you went through wasn't for nothing. Therefore, you let them in again, not because you're naive, but because you want to believe that people can grow, that love can evolve, that maybe this time will be different. But hope without evidence becomes self-sabotage. You deserve proof, not promises. Reason number 2, emotional memory. Your body remembers before your brain does. The warmth of their voice, the comfort of their smell, the rhythm of being near them. These sensory memories create the illusion of safety. Why? Because emotions live in the nervous system. When you feel lonely or stressed, your brain replays old moments of comfort. Therefore, when that person reappears, your body reacts faster than logic. You mistake familiarity for peace, but peace isn't what you're feeling. It's just the absence of fear temporarily disguised as love.
Reason number 3, fear of being alone. Loneliness can feel louder than pain. You tell yourself that being with the wrong person is better than feeling empty. You know it's not true, but at 2 a.m., when everything feels heavy, the illusion of connection wins. Why? Because the human brain links survival with attachment. Solitude triggers the same areas as physical discomfort. Therefore, when you choose to let them back, you're not seeking romance. You're soothing the ache of isolation. It's not love that pulls you back, it's the fear of silence. But peace and loneliness are not the same thing. Loneliness demands escape. Peace invites growth. Learning that difference is where freedom begins. Reason number 4, unfinished attachment. Even after a breakup, emotional bonds don't just disappear. The connection stays, invisible but alive. You think you've moved on, but then a song, a scent, a dream brings their energy back. And suddenly, your heart feels unfinished. Why? Because attachment is chemical, not logical. The hormones that once tied you together don't stop because you said it's over. Therefore, when they return, it reactivates that attachment loop. You open the door not because you want the same story again, but because you're craving emotional completion. Closure rarely comes from another person. It comes from finally realizing you no longer need their presence to understand your past. Reason number 5, the need for validation. When someone leaves you, it shakes your sense of worth. No matter how strong you are, rejection leaves a mark. So when they come back, a quiet voice inside whispers, "See, I was enough after all." Because deep down, we all want to feel irreplaceable. Letting them return feels like winning back what they took: your dignity, your confidence, your value. Therefore, you say yes, not out of love, but out of victory. You want to prove to yourself that you mattered. But validation built on pain will always collapse. You don't need someone's return to confirm your worth. You were whole before they ever left.
Reason number 6, the forgiveness instinct. Some people come back to say they're sorry, and your heart, being kind, wants to forgive. You've done so much healing that anger feels heavy now. You want peace. You tell yourself forgiveness means closure. But sometimes forgiveness becomes an open door instead. Why? Because compassion and boundaries often live too close together. You confuse letting go with letting in. Therefore, you welcome them back, thinking forgiveness will erase the pain. But forgiveness doesn't mean returning to what hurt you. It means releasing it without needing to relive it. Reason number 7, the loop of self-worth. This is the deepest reason, the one that keeps the cycle alive. You don't just want them, you want to be chosen. Because being chosen makes you feel valuable again. Each time they leave, it reopens the wound of not being enough. Each time they return, it temporarily heals it, but only on the surface. Why? Because you're not healing the wound, you're feeding it. You seek from them the validation you should be giving yourself. Therefore, every yes becomes a way of asking, am I finally enough? It's not love, it's a mirror reflecting your own need for approval. And the moment you realize you don't need that mirror anymore, the pattern ends. But here's the truth. The moment you realize you no longer need to be chosen to feel worthy, the cycle starts to end. Because healing doesn't come from proving you're enough for someone else. It comes from finally believing you already are. But what do you do when you find yourself living the same story again? How do you break the cycle? When the same pattern keeps rewriting itself? That's what you'll learn in the next video, how to break the cycle.
Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss part 3. Have you ever found yourself in a similar situation when your ex kept coming back and you couldn't seem to break free? How did you finally move on, or are you still in that cycle? Share your story in the comments below. It might help someone else who's going through the same thing. Until next time, take care of yourselves.